Yo guys, this is W. Welcome to another super interesting video of this channel. Here I am to help you with the most difficult champion in League of Legends. Those who hate him know him as Flash QR, and those who love him call him the king in the top lane, the unkillable warrior, the might of Demacia, and that is Garen. Okay. I'm just start with spells. Garen players usually pick Flash and Teleport, but I have recently started using Ghost instead of Flash, which was really efficient and useful in my games. And it also has 240 seconds cooldown, which means it is like 1 minute less cooldown than the Flash because it has 300 seconds cooldown. Second part, let's go through the rooms. Okay, this is type 1. Down players type 1 usually pick Precision and Resolve. They go for Conqueror to gain more Adaptive Force, Triumph, Legend Haste, or this one to gain more attack speed and Last Stand. Okay? It says that deal 5 to 11% increased damage to champions while you are below 60% health. Max damage gain at 30% health. That is very easy to understand. And the second one is conditioning, which will give you some armor and magic resist. In late game, you have overgrowth, which will give you more HP during the game, adaptive force, and HP based on level. This is very, very good, and I 80% agree with these runes. The second type is Phase Rush. I don't really believe these people even know Garen. And I have no idea what's going on in their minds because I believe this rune is really, really useless and I do not even want to talk about it. But if anyone who is watching this video uses this rune playing Garen, bro, please delete this, like this one, and go for the Might of Demacia, which is Resolve and Sorcery. We have Grasp of the Undying, which will give you some healing during the game. You have Shield Bash. Okay, Garen W will give him some shield. It means whenever you use your shield, after it, you will deal more damage. Okay? The third one is conditioning. It will give you armor and magic resist. And revitalize. Revitalize, as it says, gain 5% heal and shield power. Okay, like I said, Garen W will give him some shield, which this revitalize can empower it, and after it, you can deal more damage. Okay, these two are really connected, and this rune is kind of focusing on Garen toughness. Secondary is sorcery, Axiom Arcanist. The one has been added recently in new season, which is really, really efficient. I believe it will give increased damage to your ultimate, and if you kill your enemy champion with your ultimate, it will give you like 7% cooldown. And Garen players usually kill their enemies using the ultimates. Gathering Storm will give you some adaptive force gradually. And please go adaptive force, and tenacity. Okay, this HP based on level is like the maximum is 180. It won't do anything, trust me. But this 10% tenacity and slowages could be a bit more helpful in your games. Let's enter the third part. The items. Okay, there is one type of Garen players in the game you can see who are really aggressive. They start with Stridebreaker, which will give him attack damage, attack speed, and HP. And they can also slow nearby enemies and deal damage to nearby enemies as well. This one, which will give him attack speed. This one to give him movement speed and some tankiness. And it can also charge up. And when it's like a 100, you can burst damage the enemy. The Phantom Dancer will give you attack speed, movement speed, and critical. This critical will work with this one and this one, okay? You will have like 75% critical strike chance during the game, which is crazy, really crazy. Mages and marksmen, there is no way they run from you. This one will also give you 40% critical strike damage, and this is anti-healing and armor penetration. This build is really good, but I somehow like to be more tanky and not easy to die. Okay, there is two beliefs. Number one says, okay, if you kill your enemy first, your enemy cannot kill you. Okay, just focus on attack damage. And the second belief that I believe in is if your enemy cannot kill you, you can 100% kill him. That is why I choose Trinity Force instead of Stride Breaker. These two are actually like a 90% the same. Both will give you attack damage, attack speed, and HP. But Trinity Force will give you like 15% ability haste. Stride Breaker used to give like 20 ability haste in last patches, but they just decided to remove it. I don't know why. So I need ability haste in my games. Okay. And it also says after using an ability, your next attack deals bonus physical damage on hit, which means if you use your Q, you auto attack, deal more damage. You use your shield, auto attack, you deal more damage. You use your E, auto attack, you deal more damage. This is really cool. And this, the same as Stride Breaker, will also give you 20 movement speed for 2 seconds or 3 seconds. I'm not really sure about it. Second item is steel caps because it will reduce incoming damage from attacks by 12%. Okay. The more they deal, the more we reduce. That is why we are choosing this for our armor. And there are for sure some uh, people in your enemy team who are focusing on attack damage. We need this collector next because it will execute enemies that are below 5% HP, which comes with Axiom Arcanist. This will also increase the damage of your ultimate that collector will execute. And this is all you need to kill your enemy using your ultimate to have 7% cooldown from Axiom Arcanist. There are always mages in enemy teams, so we decide to purchase Force of Nature, which gives us 400 HP, some magic resist, and movement speed, which is really important. And it will give you like a huge magic resist if you take magic damage from champions 8 times. After these 4 items that we have magic resist against mages, we have armor against ADs, and we have this to execute enemies, and we have this for leveling up everything. This is time to work on our attack speed and become faster and gain some critical strike chance, which it will give us 25%. Collector also has given us 25%, so 25 and 25. We will have 50% critical strike chance, which is, trust me, there is no way mages and marksmen run away from you. There is no way because you have 4% movement speed here and 8% movement speed here. Okay, and also if you hit anything in the game, you will gain 20 movement speed for 2 seconds. You can also use your Q, which gives you some movement speed in a short time. So there is no way they run. As your last item, if there is any champion in your enemy league who has life still, who can heal, like Yasuo and Yone, a mastery, 100% sure. Go for this one, which gives you attack damage, HP, and ability haste, plus 40% Grievous Wounds. This is crazy. This is everything you need as your last item to kill all people who can heal themselves. This is the last one. But if there is only one or two people can heal and they are not considered as a threat to you, I mean, they're not fed, they're really easy to be killed. And instead, there is some people who are focusing on lethality and burst damage. You can purchase this one to increase your HP, tenacity, also gain bonus attack damage, and it will give you some shield. Okay? It will also give you some shield if enemy try to damage you, which will make you under 30% HP. You will have shield for 4.5 seconds. And when I say shield, should look back here, which we have revitalize, and it has been empowered by revitalize. It says also shields and heals you cast or receive a 10% strength on targets below 40% HP. Okay. So it can be 10% in some cases, but we just talk about this 5%. That will give you shield. Here will be empowered. And after you can deal more damage. Okay? These are really connected. This is 2 years experience of mine playing Garen. Okay, not this one. Let's go to item. Yes. Yes. You have everything to win. You have everything to win top lane, to become the king, to become the unkillable warrior, like I said. Bro, you are the might of Demacia, okay? There is no way you lose. You have attack speed, you have ability haste, you have HP, you have armor, you can execute, you have magic resist here, you have lots of movement speed, you have critical chance, you have grievous wound, you have shield. Everything you need is here. Okay, like I'm talking for real. There is no way if you lose your games on top lane, you can win everyone easily in your lane playing Garen with this build and these runes. These are amazing. These are amazing, and I highly recommend these two for you to play Garen on top. Oh, everywhere. You can also play mid lane. I have played Garen as support as well, bro. That is not impossible. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and do not forget to like. And if you are a Garen main, I want you to drop a blue heart in the comments. See ya.